a little bit of a more, oh no. Oh no, this fell. I'm really not getting my shit together this morning. Is that gonna work? Is that working? Okay, we're gonna make this work. Okay, so we're gonna get my wig on. This wig was not styled after my last time I washed it. So it could look better, but you know, sometimes you're just like, whatever. It's not on a fresh wash either, to be honest with you. I was gonna tell you how long it is, but I've since forgotten how long it is. If you're really curious, let me know in the comments and I'll take a measuring tape and figure it out and put it, let you know. I'm 5'3", but it's all relative because, you know, we all have different, like, all this different stuff is different proportions on us, but it's long. What do we have here? We have a lace top. Now, this can kind of look like a silk top, but why does it look like a silk top? It looks like it because it actually has a silk liner, but that's not a silk top. This is still a lace top. That liner was added afterwards, which can be done to lace tops to help mimic the look of the natural part line. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people don't like lace tops because they don't like the knots. There's different things that when it goes to, I don't want to make this a whole thing on this. This is just like a quick get ready with me and throw my wig on, and here are some stats about the wig. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But anyways, this is a lace top with a silk liner. It's also a lace front and a close wefted wig, not a hand-tied wig. What does that mean? These are wefts. You see those little lines? Those are wefts. It means the hair is sewn on a row and the row is sewn into the wig. And that makes a weft, and it's closed because you see there's no, you can't poke your finger through it. If it was open wefted, you could poke your finger through it. Hand-tied wigs will be more expensive within the company's line. I will put it that way. Within the brand's line of wigs that they offer, the hand-tied wig will always be more expensive. And I put it that way because you can get hand-tied wigs that are less expensive than this one, which was a closed wefted wig, because that's not what determines the price. It's the brand that does, but always within the brand's line, hand-tied will be more expensive because it takes more time to do. As opposed to sewing hair on a row and sewing it into the wig, they have to sew each and every hair into the wig itself. So there are hand-tied portions on this wig, which would be the top part and in the front, but the back and stuff, it's wefted. So we have the lace front because I obviously need one. I cannot blend my hairline here. Putting on a wig, I do the dive situation. Some people put it on from behind. If anybody's really curious to see that method, I can do it. I never do it. I just find this to be I find this to be the easiest way. I've always done it this way. Is my microphone still attached to me? Okay. So I'm going to adjust over here in the little mirror. Over here, hold on a second. Now this particular, let's scoot back a little bit. This particular lace front has a little bit of a more, oh no, this fell. Oh no. It's that kind of morning. Ladies, it's that kind of morning. Oh no, where's my magnet? Oh no. Wow, this is just symbolic of my life, man. Somewhere in me, there's a magnet. Will we find the magnet? Probably not before this video is done. So we're gonna hold the magnet and style with one hand. Okay. This particular wig, the way that this was done, the way that that's why I had this done, was my hairline was a specific way. A lot of lace fronts do not frame my face well because the hairline design is determined by the manufacturer and they're like basically a one cut, like they do one thing. I needed a more specialized hairline because my hairline is more specialized. It comes inwards at the sides, and even so still, this does a much better degree to it because you can see my bio hair. I don't know if you can see, but my bio hair is actually right here. That's where the start of it is. It's like right there. With a cookie cutter hairline, I just feel like I look like I have alien temples. It doesn't frame my face well, and it's just not me. So I was looking for being able to find where's that little magnet, man? More of a be able to customize the hairline. So when they do that, if you go to a place that does that, they can do that one of two ways, really. They can do it with like chalk. They use like a tailor pen to chalk out where your hairline should be. And that's where they're going to ventilate, meaning ventilate means the tying of the hair into the wig. Ventilate the hairline into that to create your hairline. If you're going a customized approach or a custom approach, but this is customized. The difference being Custom would be the wig doesn't exist. Customized means the wig exists already and we are modifying it. This is customized. Or they can thread, use like thread, needle and thread to thread where the hairline should be. And in this particular case, a needle and thread was used to outline where I wanted the hairline to be. And all of mine are a little bit different, but this was really the only one that had the threaded method, which I actually thought worked the best for me. There was another one that's actually, they're all pretty good, but this one specifically, I think got the closest to my hairline, along with actually the short wig, which actually used chalk method. Don't hold me to that. That's just how I feel this morning while in a tizzy. All right, so I always use a spray bottle to spray my wig, and I just, pick up the front a little bit and make sure they're around the sides here. Also, little tips here: do not handle your lace by the lace. Always use the ear tabs. If it doesn't have ear tabs, doesn't matter. Still handle it by the sides. What are ear tabs? These things over here. This is an ear tab right there. Boom, right there. It's got an ear tab. Some ear tabs have like little bones in them where you can push them inwards to help them, like, or stays or whatever, almost like collar stays that help them stay more in place. This one is more loose. It doesn't actually have that, but it still stays down well. Some people like it, some people don't, like everything else in wig life. So not much to do here. That was the putting on wig process. I'll stand up so you can see how long it is. I mean, someone might be curious if how long this wig is on someone. That's 5'3.5". So let's stand up. Comes to, I can't see. Comes to, my chest is here. Comes to around wherever there. As you can see, this was not a very organized and structured video. I just figured I would share this little part of my morning as I literally wait for the pharmacy to open to order my inhaler I do not have on hand. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for joining me on this chaotic morning.